Peace be upon you, brothers and sisters. It's been quite some time since I made a video. I left a post sometime like a month ago or so saying that I would no longer make videos and I was going to make a video explaining why. Well, I hope you are happy to know that I will actually resume making videos. Now, I want to talk in this video about why I briefly, well, it was quite some time, but why I quit, what I'm going to be doing in the future, right? What some things that I came to realize, things that I would like to talk about, reflect on. So, the reason that I stopped making videos was, very simply to put it, I was really struggling to understand the Risale-i Nur. For those who don't know, the Risale-i Nur is it's a collection of tafsir, okay? So it's Quranic commentary. And, 8 months ago, when I got started on this enterprise, I don't know if that's the right word, but when I started making videos, I thought it would be really easy, smooth sailing. I would make the videos and it would turn out wonderful, I would understand it very well. I started very enthusiastically, I first started making chess videos, and then I thought, hey, let me also make these like religious videos. So I quickly opened a new channel and started making them. But many months later, during Ramadan, actually, it was really during Ramadan that I realized that this was actually very difficult. It was not making the videos per se, but understanding the Risale-i Nur. I didn't expect it to be very heavy. Now, at least for me, I was struggling to understand it. And even though I had my father, who is an expert on the Risale-i Nur, even though he was also assisting me, I was really struggling to understand. And I decided that I didn't want to make videos about the Risale-i Nur when I wasn't even understanding the text, and so I decided to just call it quits, it wasn't really permanent, but I thought maybe at some point I'll come back. But for the time being, I'm just not very experienced. I just sort of thought of it as, like with chess, I had a chess channel. I have a chess channel. I made chess videos on that, and chess is a game that I've been playing for years, and so I considered myself with someone who has a little bit of experience to at least make videos about chess. But with the Risale-i Nur, I didn't really understand what I was reading. I was really struggling to understand. I was gonna make a new series about about Ramadan, because it was the month of Ramadan, and I tried reading some Risale-i Nur passages about Ramadan, and I really couldn't make sense of what I was reading. I'm not saying it's because the text was confusing, it's just, I'm not an expert on the Risale-i Nur. It's not a text that I've been reading for years, So it was for that matter that I stopped. Though, the reason that I've returned, that I want to make videos again is, first of all, my family wants me to get back to doing it. But, apart from that, it's, a lot of you guys have also been, wondering why I'm not making videos anymore, my father, I think my sister as well, they're telling me, they're asking me why you're not making videos. And so, I've decided that I'm going to make videos again, but with a new purpose in mind. So, my original purpose when I made this channel was very simply, was really two purposes. First, to destroy atheism, destroy disbelief. And the second was to, strengthen the faith of the youths, okay? Young people like me, younger than me, older than me. That's what I wanted to do, because there are very strong currents of atheism in the world that we live in, and I wanted to stop that somehow, I wanted to also educate people, I wanted to teach people, but now that I've realized that I don't really know a lot, I'm quite ignorant actually. I think with my new purpose with making videos on this channel is that I'm going to be making these videos from really myself, it's like for my own sake, like by making these videos, I can build an understanding of the Risale-i Nur. It's kind of like writing essays, like I've started writing essays. Normally I would not like making them, but I've started making essays, and it's quite nice because it helps you build an understanding of a certain subject. I think the same could be said for making videos, right? If you study, let's say, a certain passage or a certain chapter from the Risale-i Nur, you study, you try to make sense of it, and then you make a video about it, right? And maybe that could improve your understanding of the Risale-i Nur, make it more robust, So that's what this is my new purpose. It's not really to educate people anymore or to like teach people. I'm just sort of like reading the Risale-i Nur, trying to understand it, and if other people want to also benefit from that, then they can, But I'm not like out there like trying to refute certain arguments or trying to educate people. It's that purpose is, I'm putting that behind me. So this is my new purpose, which is to just try to understand the Risale-i Nur, explore the universe, gain a good understanding of the Quran, because once again the Risale-i Nur is tafsir. Now I would like to talk about some of the things that I want to do in the future, some of the things that I have done. Well, I was writing a novel on Substack. I don't know if you know about that, but on Substack I was writing a novel. It's a fantasy novel. It's basically about this war between two kingdoms, right? And I've been writing that for quite some time, and I'm happy to announce that I actually finished the book. And I do intend to like edit and polish it a bit more, like edit and polish it, and then put it together into this one big book. I would publish it like chapter by chapter every week. What I want to do is like I want to publish it, put it into one big book, just like polish it, check for any grammar, and then just like publish it on Amazon. So that's what I would like to do. I finished the book. Published the last chapter. It's quite interesting actually, because I started writing the book in May 17, 2025, and the day I published the final chapter was in May 17, 2026, and it was completely unintentional. I didn't even know that I was in the same month that I started writing the book, nor did I really make an intention to publish it on the same day I first started it. So, that was quite interesting. So, it was very interesting. I finished that book, and I was initially planning not to actually write anything else, just sort of focus on like, high school. But I decided that, I've been writing on Substack. I do have a handful of followers, right, or subscribers. So I thought, hey, let me just continue making stuff on Substack. So I'm not going to really be making fiction anymore. Not really going to, maybe sometimes, but I'm actually going to just mostly make like essays, primarily about like history, but maybe like some about logic or some about religion or philosophy, but mostly about history because history is a subject that fascinates me. So I'm going to be making historical essays and publishing them weekly on Saturdays. So you guys can take a look at that if you're interested. I'll leave a link in the description box below. I've also, for quite a while now, I've also stopped making chess videos. I actually removed the link to my chess channel via the link tree. I have a lot of things on my plate right now, and I can't divert more attention to a chess channel as well. So I'm not going to be making chess videos, at least for the time being. Maybe at some point I'll continue again. I'm going to continue making these videos, So maybe I will, but for the time being, no chess videos. So that's the novel. That's about my chess channel. Now with these videos, I'm also going to be making one of these religious videos once every week. I'm also going to, in maybe August, go to Turkey. I'm going to be attending some like religious programs there, so I am very excited for that. And I think that's it. I don't really have anything else to say. If I do, then I'll probably inform you guys in another update. But yeah, I have returned, and inshallah, I can start making videos again, and inshallah, you guys can also benefit from it, and hopefully I can see you guys next time.